There's this new chat feature, this new AI that's kind of sweeping the world right now, Chat GPT. And so I told it to write a podcast intro for Pokesports, a competitive Pokemon podcast.
Okay.
And it came up with, welcome to Pokesports, the competitive Pokemon podcast for trainers of all levels. Join us as we discuss the latest tournaments and events, share tips and strategies for improving your battle skills, and provide in-depth analysis of the metagame. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or just starting your journey, Pokesports has something for everyone. So grab your Pokeballs and let's get ready to battle.
Holy Pokeballs. We're going to get replaced one day, huh?
Dude. Good afternoon, Pokesports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. My friends, today I'm going to be showing you a pretty interesting team that's been used by Fedicampo VGC. This team incorporates the Gengar with the Focus Sash, a Assault Vest Dragonite, which you don't see too often, but when you do see it, it's pretty nasty. A Clear Amulet Ceruledge, which, I mean, just think about how Clear Amulet Ceruledge will work here, right? You've got Flash Fire, you've got the inability to reduce your stats. Lots of good things with this, the Hydreigon with the Life Orb, the Murkrow with Eviolite. And that's something that people in the comments have been telling me a lot about, that Eviolite Murkrow isn't actually something that should be scoffed at, and you should really, really take a look at it. And then Choice Specs Gholdengo. I'm going to take this team into the battle arena. We're going to see what kind of wins we can get, because this team received first place at the Limitless Tour just this past weekend. Again, this is Fedicampo VGC's team, ended up coming in first with it. So obviously it's pretty good. It's tried, it's tested. So let's go and see if we can do it as well. Okay, so our first battle is against Luke using the Tatsugiri Dondozo combo. This isn't the full sushi combo. We don't have Co-Star in this at all. We don't have an Exploder at all. This is just a team that utilizes Tatsugiri Dondozo. If you're not prepared for it, then you're going to lose to it. That's just kind of how Dondozo works. So going in with this, I'm looking at the Armor Rouge and I'm thinking, okay, well, you know what? We need to kind of bait some fire moves here. So I think leading with Gholdengo is actually the right choice. If we lead with Gholdengo, then that kind of baits the Armor Rouge to come out. Use a fire move, and at that point we can swap into Ceruledge. Ceruledge will come in the back. I think we can also lead with Murkrow. That would actually be pretty safe. Leading with that, we can go for Tailwind. We can hit a Haze if we really need to. If the Dondozo Tatsugiri comes out, then we'll be ready that way. And then Ceruledge will be third. And what do I have specifically to deal with Tatsugiri Dondozo? Not really much. But I think I can choose the... Oh, Gengar. Yeah, Gengar's got that Hypnosis. So you know what? Let's bring that. Just in case Tatsugiri Dondozo actually becomes a thing, Dondozo gets locked onto the field, we can send out the Gengar, hit it with a Hypnosis, and then that'll be all that they wrote. Doesn't look like Tatsugiri has a way to knock itself out. It might have a Toxic Orb in the back, just to keep it going like that. Anyway, Hydreigon and Dondozo comes out, and Gholdengo and Murkrow is ready. The Earth Power on the Hydreigon is something I need to worry about. Oh, we've got Thunderbolt here on the Gholdengo. That's actually kind of sweet. You know what? Let's do this, right? The Gholdengo here has choice specs, so we're gonna have to choose wisely. The Hydreigon can very easily just swap out into a Tatsugiri right now. So maybe we should just go for the Thunderbolt on the Dondozo. Maybe we'll go for a Pokesports on the Hydreigon and assume that it's just not going to flip out. I'm gonna make an executive choice here. I'm gonna hope that this is gonna be just fine. Starting off with the Terastallization, actually. Oh my, on the Hydreigon, that's not good. Going into Steel type. Now my... that should have been a... Was it a... It was a Focus Blast. Actually, no, we're good. Here I am thinking about problems in the alternate dimension, but this is correct. Gholdengo with a Focus Blast is gonna miss! No! No! That's so unfortunate. Oh, that's gonna really hurt. That's gonna hurt my Gholdengo so much. I don't like it. Okay, actually not all that much. But you know what will hurt is when it flips out into a Tatsugiri. I could go into this, but I don't think it's a great idea right now. I might just have to let my Gholdengo go down. If I do that, can I deal with the... I think I can deal with... Can I deal with the Steel-type Hydreigon with something? Yeah, I can use Gengar, I can use Ceruledge. I think we'll be okay. So we'll go for another Focus Blast. This is so easily going to flip into a Tatsugiri, but I'm just going to go for it. And then we'll go for a... No. Oh, I ran out of time. That should have been a haze. No! No, you know what? This will work out. Because that's going to go into the Dondozo. That's going to be enough to take out my my Gholdengo when it goes for an Earthquake. And then next turn I can just haze and put it to sleep at the same time. Yeah, that's unfortunate that I ran out of time with that. Gholdengo's going to use Focus Blast. It goes on the Tatsugiri slot. So that's going to auto miss. But yeah, not going to affect Murkrow. That's going to take that out. I missed some damage on the Dondozo, but honestly, doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. And it is locked into that. So now I can just go for the Gengar. I'll go for Hypnosis, and then I'll hit the haze. Oh, that's silly. Okay, we're going to go for Hypnosis here. Hit the haze. Yeah, let's hit the haze. So bye-bye stats. And now Gengar is going to be faster than it. Wow, that zooms in real close to that Dondozo, does it not? Oh, that's fun. I think what I'm going to do is swap into... Whoa, this is risky. I'm going to start going for attacks here, right? So I'm going to hit the Shadow Ball on the Dondozo. I feel like no, this is Flying type. Oh, that's Flying type. That's to get through the Earthquakes. I feel like I can swap into Ceruledge here and hit a Bulk Up. Oh, yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hope that I get a 3-turn sleep. I'm going to need to Terrastalize into Grass. Terra Grass, Bulk Up. Something like that. Well... Am I actually going to be able to hit a Bulk Up here? I think I should. This might kill off my... Oh, there goes my Tailwind. That's okay. This might kill off my Gengar, but it does have the Focus Sash for that reason. So let's hit that. Let's Terrastalize into Bulk Up. Yeah, let's do it. It's not going to matter right now because the Dondozo is unaware, so it's not going to get that +1 attack effective on that Dondozo. But what this does is this prepares my Ceruledge to be a nightmare later, right? If this crits, then everything's great. No, that's fine. It's totally fine. What this means actually is I can... Oh, wait a minute. I can really... Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Never mind. What I was going to have to do is hit another Hypnosis. If I hit another Hypnosis, then that would have given me another turn to Bulk Up, another 2 turns to Bulk Up, honestly. But we'll go for a Shadow Ball. We'll knock out the Dondozo. We'll be able to Bulk Up again. So now we have a +2 Ceruledge going into the rest of this battle. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, so Dondozo's going to go down. Ceruledge is going to get its other +1. +1. Attacks up, defense is up. Tatsugiri pops out. There it is. Ceruledge is going to have to carry the rest of this game. I think it can do it, but it's going to have to. I'm going to be putting this Hydreigon to sleep because I don't want to deal with it. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to use... I guess I can use Terra Blast on the Tatsu. Yeah. That is what we'll do. Tatsugiri is going to use Icy Wind. Unfortunately, that's going to do a lot of stuff to my team. I'm not looking forward to this. But it's going to disable it, so that's nice. Dark Pulse is going to do some big damage, but it's okay. I think we're all right. I wonder. Is my Ceruledge going to be okay here? If this Oko's the Tatsugiri, we might be fine. I do have a -1 speed Ceruledge, which scares me a bit. I would love if this last Pokemon was weak to Ghost. If this last Pokemon's weak to Ghost, then I think we've got it. It's Meowscarada. It's not. Oh no, I'm ruined. Oh, I'm so ruined. Oh, wait a second. I have Clear Amulet. That doesn't actually make a difference. Well, I think the play either way is to go for a Sludge Bomb on the Meowscarada. As much as I want to keep this Ceruledge in, I feel like if I do, it's just not going to live another hit. So we'll swap out. That's super sad. I hit 2 bulk ups and I have to leave. But oh well. Murkrow's going to come out. Meowscarada's going to knock off the Murkrow. That's fine. I'm still going to be able to hit the next move. I think my only play is to go for a Tailwind on my side. That sucks. That sucks. It's Focus Sash. I love this set, by the way. The Focus Sash on the Meowscarada, it makes so much sense. And this isn't actually a Protean Meowscarada. This is a Overgrow Meowscarada. We're going to hit the Icy Wind, actually, on both of those, and then we're going to go for a Tailwind. Tailwind or Foul Play? Tailwind. Yeah. I think we're actually okay here. The Gengar should be able to knock out both of these right now. Meowscarada does not go first, even though it's super fast. Even though I'm -1 speed, the Gengar outspeeds both of them. Hydreigon's going to lose speed here. Meowscarada is going to go down. So even though that one turn where I totally messed up, and didn't hit the Murkrow move, the Haze, on that first turn, doesn't actually make too much of a difference. We're going to go for the Shadow Ball. That's not super effective. And again, I need to... People always make comments about this whenever they see this. They're like, why is Icy Wind and Sludge Bomb super effective against that other team? It's just Hydreigon. That's a Steel type. It's because it's referencing the slot of the Meowscarada that just went down. It has no effect on Hydreigon. So actually, if I hit this Sludge Bomb thinking that it was super effective, that would have been really bad. So that's going to be something that hopefully they patch out rather soon. We're going to hit the Shadow Ball on that. We're going to hit the Foul Play on that. I think the -1 plus the Tailwind makes it super easy for me to just whittle down the Hydreigon and try and take it out like that. I do have Ceruledge in the back. Not that I need it, because Foul Play is just going to do more than enough. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? But anyway, that was a great game. Whenever you make like a big misplay like that, where you let a turn finish, you always think like, oh no, I've lost this game. But turns out, with a little bit of smarts and an insane amount of luck, you too can look like me. Ka-chow. All right, folks, that was the first game. Let's go and take a look. Let's see if we can do all that again. Let's replicate the magic. Let's go. Okay, next battle against JF, who's going to be bringing the Breloom. Okay, we're facing a Breloom here. Breloom, Kingambit, Murkrow, Gardevoir, Garchomp, and Rotom Wash. I feel like Ceruledge is going to do some mad work here. Just staying as the fire ghost type. I feel like bringing in a Pokemon that doesn't need to terrestrialize, because just the typing is so good against the entire team, is the way to go. So we're gonna go with Murkrow in the front, because of course Jeff has a Murkrow. We got to lead with a Murkrow to combat that Murkrow. I feel like Hydreigon might be a good coverage pick. However, if they lead with a Rotom, what is my Ceruledge, I guess. Terrestrializing the Ceruledge is kind of my only option. Let's see. Bring the Gengar. Does that actually do anything? I don't think it does. Well, we do hit the Icy Wind on that. Yeah, it might be pretty good against a Garchomp lead. It would be pretty good against a Breloom lead. Maybe we do that. Let's do that. And then Cerule Edge, and then in the back as well, we can bring... we can bring the Dragonite. I'm looking at the Dragonite, and I'm thinking it's a good idea. So, you know what? Let's go and do it. All right. Let's stand by. Having that Icy Wind against the Garchomp and against the Breloom, I think is key. Even against the Breloom, we could just go for a simple Sludge Bomb, do some decent damage. Having an attack on Murkrow really makes a difference, and you're hearing that from me, a person who has not been using an actual move on Murkrow. So this is the exact team that I was hoping was going to lead. So now I can just go for Tailwind here. I can go for a Tera Flying Icy Wind. Oh! If I dodge an Earthquake by this, I'm goated with the sauce. So let's go for Icy Wind right here. I have so much faith in this. I have so much faith in this play right now. Please, just for the views, I need this to happen. I just need this to happen. Come on. Gengar with the balloons on its head. Murkrow's going to use Tailwind. My Murkrow's also going to use Tailwind. We're playing this game. Icy Wind hits. There we go. Neither of them are going to go down, but both of them are going to lose some speed. The Garchomp's going to use Earthquake. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes. That is absolutely the way. Now, the thing is here, Murkrow can hit the haze. It doesn't actually matter if Murkrow hits the haze. We're going to go for a foul play on the Murkrow, just in case it swaps out. Because I feel like it's going to do that, if anything. I don't think the Garchomp is going to swap out. I think the Garchomp's going to just kind of accept its fate, go down here, but an Icy Wind will KO them both if neither of them actually do anything. Okay, so Garchomp is going to withdraw, go into King Gambit, which is just fine. We can deal with this. Murkrow is going to use Sucker Punch, that's a good move to use here. That's nice. Too bad it's disabled now. But yeah, Icy Wind is going to happen. Actually, the fact that the Murkrow went down, now I'm actually going for a foul play on the King Gambit, which is much better. Attack Rose sharply. Oh no, you're not going to like this. Oh, here we go. Murkrow with the foul play. Boom. Okay, that's not enough damage. That's fine. That's a good typing for this Gengar, actually. Good typing, by that I mean not very good for my life. I could double focus into that, but I feel like King Gambit does have Sucker Punch, so I should probably do something about that. So I can hit the haze right here. It's going to go for a Sucker Punch and take out the rest of my life. I know that. I know that about myself. We're going to go for a haze. Are we? It's just going to be a Sucker Punch, right? So we can go for the foul play. We can swap into Cerule Edge. Yeah. I think we'll just kind of have to here. Because then next turn I can go for a Shadow Sneak. I'm going to take an Earth... No, I'm not going to take an Earthquake. It's not going to use Earthquake. It's going to use Rock Slide. That's fine. Murkrow's going to avoid it. Cerule Edge is going to take a lot of damage, but... Oh, it didn't go for a... Oh. That's... Okay, that was a good choice, honestly, to not go for a Sucker Punch there. Really thought it would. Really thought it would. Instead, it's going to go for an Iron Head on the Murkrow. It's going to take out the Murkrow in one hit. That's super bad for me. Except this is now a -1 speed little boy. Do I have Protect on this? No, I have Tera Blast. I'm going to keep Dragonite for... Why? Why? No, just bring it out. Rotom's here. We outspeed. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. I should be able to take out the King Gambit. If it doesn't actually have Sucker Punch, maybe I'm losing my mind, but does it? It does get Sucker Punch, right? Regardless, we can hit the... Oh, better... And no. We're going to just go for... Shadow Sneak? No, I definitely outspeed the Rotom, so I might as well go for a Tera Blast on it. Just do as much damage as possible. This is a normal type move, so it's not going to do a ton, but it's still an 80 power move, right? Having... What's this going to be? Oh, on King Gambit, that's bad. I didn't really think about that, but, you know, King Gambit water type is okay. Rotom goes first. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, well, regardless, we hit the King Gambit with the low kick. Cerule Edge is going to Tera Blast. Oh, that does nothing. That does nothing. Is that going to be on my... Yeah, that's going to be on my Cerule Edge. Okay. That's just fine. Tailwinds are going to Peter. We're going to bring out Gengar. So now with something that I'm pretty confident can outspeed the... Oh, this might just be a choice scarf? That thing's too fast to not be, right? But regardless, we have a Gengar that's like super, super speedy. If it's not actually... If I'm just going crazy and this is not a choice specs Rotom, then hitting this Icy Wind is going to be key. Why? No, just go for the Hypnosis if that's the case. If my Gengar is going to outspeed the Rotom, going for Hypnosis is the right play. King Gambit's going to protect, and I'm going to put it to sleep. Right? Yes. Perfect. Okay. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Rotom's asleep. Now I can start doing some big fat nasty damage to it. Trying that with the D-Claw. I think I'm going to double target the King Gambit. It looks like it definitely doesn't have any kind of priority move, else it would have probably used that by now. But what if it does? Still, what if it does? Like, I've got to go for Hypnosis on it. If it goes for Sucker Punch, I'm messed. Yes! That's why! That's why! It held it. Gonna go for Hypnosis, it doesn't matter. I don't care that it didn't hit. Rotom's fast asleep. ZZZ. And then the Dragon Claw, yeah, that's enough to take out the King Gambit. The Hypnosis didn't need to hit. What the Hypnosis needed to do was not be an attacking move. Because that would have knocked out my Gengar right there. And I definitely would like this Gengar to be alive. We can go for a Sludge Bomb here. I think just in case, we'll go for an Icy Wind. We'll bring down the speed. And we can test that really easily with the Dragonite here. So speed's going to go down. We're going to go for the Dragon Claw. Yeah. So now Dragonite's faster than that. Anyway, a Sludge Bomb would have taken it out. But, you know, just to be safe. Sometimes you just got to be safe with things. Know what I mean? Okay, battle was canceled. I took an extra turn. I took a turn that I didn't need to take, but, you know, I don't mess with Rotoms, man. I don't mess with Rotoms. Anyway, hey, good second game. That was a solid game. That non-attacking move into a Sucker Punch, I knew it was holding it. I knew it was holding the Sucker Punch. Anyway, let's go into that third game. Let's see if we can, again, replicate the magic. We're 2 for 2 right now. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. And here we have a battle against Puppet. Puppet's going to be coming in with the Oranguru team. I don't like Orangurus at all. The Indeedee seems to scream out to me that this is going to be a Trick Room team, either abusing the Indeedee Trick Room bug, or that's going to be off of the Oranguru. So I feel like we can bring in the Murkrow. and try to take out the Indeedee or the Oranguru first, but it's always when they both come out that I have zero idea what to do. Hydreigon makes a lot of sense to come out, especially if it's going to be Indeedee or Oranguru. Gengar makes little sense to bring here. Ceruledge in the back. We're going to go for the Gholdengo. It's either between Ceruledge and Dragonite for me. It could also be Gengar with the Hypnosis, but I feel like Ceruledge or this is right. There's 2 normal types, which makes Ceruledge a little bit of a sad boy. But we can go for the Dragonite to live a couple of not explosions, but eruptions from the Torkoal, if possible. We have no sun control with this. We have no weather control. But we'll just have to depend on Tailwind and the ability to get rid of the intro team. So going to lead with the Oranguru and the Indeedee. That's going to be a follow me into a Trick Room, I'm sure. So there's really no point in hitting the Trick Room right now. What there is point in doing is going for taunts, I guess. No, there's no point in doing that either, because that's just going to redirect the taunt to the Indeedee. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We're going to go for Foul Play. We're going to go for Dark Pulse. It's really all we can do. Yeah. I can't go for Taunt anyway, because we're in Psychic Terrain. I'm going to go 2 hits on the Oranguru, just in case they don't follow me, which obviously they will. That's fine. Regardless, we're going to take care of an Indeedee today. That does one-shot. I didn't realize that was going to one-shot. Going to hit a Foul Play on the Oranguru. At least we're going to get some damage off on it. That's pretty great. Yeah. Decent damage. We do hit they do hit a Trick Room there. What's that going to be? I will say, folks, this is one of the reasons why it's great to lead with a... Oh, dang, that's not great. Good to lead with a Psychic Seed Indeedee, because that plus 1 to special defense would have done wonders here. What is this? This is Ghost. We're gonna hit the... What are we even gonna hit? We can hit a Tailwind. We're not gonna hit a Tailwind. We're gonna go for a Foul Play on this. It's just gonna be what we do. Going into Fire would be pretty nice for that. I feel like I can go for the Dark Pulse on the guy here and be fine. Yeah. Because what it's gonna do is it's going to what's the move? Instruct. It's going to instruct the Sylveon to go for a plus Fairy Hyper Voice. Fairy Tera Hyper Voice in with Throat Spray. So it genuinely worries me that even though my Hydreigon is no longer 4 times weak to Fairy, that it'll still KO with this, but that's what we do for science, you know? So here comes the Hyper Voice. That's going to take out my Murkrow. But, you know, what are you going to do? That's not going to do it. That's really, really not going to do it. Only thing is I need a way to take care of this Sylveon like yesterday. So Instruct is going to happen. It's going to use Hyper Voice again. That still KOs it. Is that a crit? No, it wasn't. That's... You know what? That's the Life Orb difference. If Life Orb was a thing, or if Life Orb wasn't a thing on my Hydreigon right there, I think it would have actually lived that. Gholdengo and Dragonite. The Dragonite's 100% going to go down to a Hyper Voice, especially because it's going to go first. I can't go for an E-Speed because it's in Psychic Terrain. I think they've just kind of got me on the Dragonite front. I can make it rain with that, but I don't think that... I don't have a lot of faith in this right now. Declaw on the Oranguru. We're just going to see how much damage that does. Does that half chunk my Gholdengo? No, so I will be able to get a Make It Rain off. Now, Throat Spray only gives +1 that one time. I think the lead was good. I think leading with Murkrow and... What? Huh? I think that was variance. Maybe they low rolled damage on that first one and then high rolled damage on the second one. What was the play actually? Because Murkrow might not have been it. Murkrow might not have been it. They led with Indeedee. They led with thing. If I just use 2 spread moves on that, Gholdengo with Make It Rain, Dragonite with Earthquake. Yeah, I guess that would have possibly KO'd, because the whole thing is like you need to try and KO the Oranguru before the Oranguru uses Trick Room. And if the Indeedee goes for a Follow Me, then what do you do? Right? You can't go for single target moves, or you need to at least have 2 single target moves that are guaranteed to KO each Pokemon. So the Hydreigon was able to OHKO the... you know what? We're going to go for another game. But the Hydreigon was able to OHKO the Indeedee. What would have been able to OHKO the Oranguru? Dragonite, maybe, with Dragon Claw. Maybe a normal Tera E-Speed, but we're in Psychic Terrain, that wouldn't have happened. Maybe a Tera Steel Gholdengo using Make It Rain. Anyway, we're going to go for one more game. I never do this, but we're going to go for one more game because honestly, I'm feeling really jazzed about this team. I think it's really, really good. And I think it's... at least we can get one more game of showing it off before we go. So anyway, let's go. All right, we've got Salt in here with the Kilowattrel. Okay, so gotta look out for Tailwind for this team, not Trick Room. Meowscarada, the Sylveon, Annihilate, Grimmsnarl, and Hydreigon. Things that I'm worried about for leads, that would be Kilowattrel's Tailwind plus Grimmsnarl's screens. So if we bring out the Gholdengo, we don't actually need to worry about speed control right off the bat. I think Murkrow coming in the back is possibly a really good choice. I would like to bring Cerulege in the back as well. Or Gengar, actually. Either one. One of the two. I can bring the Dragonite in the front. Possibly go for a Tera Normal E-Speed. And then maybe we should go Cerulege and Gengar? No, I feel like that many dark weaknesses is not a great choice. We can go for Hydreigon with the Heat Wave. And then either bring out the Murkrow for speed control or not worry about speed control at all because we have Gengar with the Focus Sash. I feel like that might be the play. We're going to try it. Because I think that I don't need to bring the Murkrow for this one. I don't need to. There's not that much setup going on. The Sylveon might have a Throat Spray, but I don't think it would. Because usually that works really well with like the last game, for example, with the Oranguru. It's going to lead with the Kilowattrel and the Hydreigon, and that's okay. That's okay. We're going to go for a... could go for a Tera Steel Focus Blast here. No, we're just going to go for a regular old Focus. No. Yeah, let's go for a regular old Focus Blast here. And a Tera E-Speed on this Kilowattrel. I think that's correct. I was suspecting that the Hydreigon might be Tera Steel right now. Yeah, and that's why we went for the Focus Blast. Because I could have gone for the Make It Rain and just do some damage on both. But I feel like this way we're dispersing the damage a little bit more effectively. If I can hit the Tera normal E-speed on the Kilowattrel, it's probably going to be Focus Sash, but I'll at least take it down to 1. The High Dragon has special moves, so it's going to be on my Dragonite, but I do have the Assault Vest, so I'm going to live that. Okay, so that actually is going to 2-hit. It's going to Heat Wave. All right, that's fine too. Actually, I don't mind that too much. And then the Wind Power is going to charge its next move. That's fine. Hitting the thing with the Focus Blast here. How much damage is that going to do? All of it. All of it. The answer to how much damage is that going to do is all of it. Now, what are their options here? They could bring in Annihilate and go for a final Gambit on the Dragonite and take that out. But I feel like if I take out the... Actually, the fact that they went into Annihilate right now instead of swapped out the Kilowattrel means that I can go for an E-Speed on the Kilowattrel slot. And, you know, kind of take out whatever. If it goes for a Protect, then I'm destroyed, though. So I feel like we have to go for... Well, this is Choice Specs. So we're going to have to swap out here. Into the High Dragon. No, we're going to swap out into Gengar just in case it final Gambits. No, we're going to go into High Dragon because it's going to Rage Fist. Well, and then we have to go for E-Speed on the Kilowattrel. So, again, if that goes for a Protect, then I'm ruined. Yeah, okay, ruined. But if it does go for a final Gambit on my Dragonite, then that I don't have an Annihilate to worry about. It's just gonna go for a Rage Fist. That's perfect. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything to my High Dragon. What do they have in the back? They could bring in the Sylveon or the Meowscarada. I don't think that they're going to bring in the Grimmsnarl at this point of the game, so let's just go for a Heat Wave. I think that's going to be most effective right now. Yeah, going to withdraw the Annihilate, go into Sylveon probably. Just to try and take a Draco Meteor. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're gaming. The Extreme Speed's going to take out the Kilowattrel. And now I've at least hit the Sylveon with a normally effective move rather than a immunity move or a dark move. So I might be able to KO the Sylveon with the next hit. Now it's just down to Sylveon and Annihilate. I can hit the Protect on the High Dragon actually, and the E-Speed on the Sylveon. I think that's the right play. Yeah. Dragonite might just go down to the next hit, but then I do have Gengar in the back. And Gholdengo, actually. So let's go for that on the Sylveon. Let's ignore the Annihilate for a little bit. I'd like to try and save my Dark Pulse for Annihilate if possible. We'll go for the E-Speed on the Sylveon. Do that Tera normal damage. That does quite a bit. If my Dragonite survives whatever's coming to it. Oh, that's a Citrus Berry right there. If my Dragonite survives what's coming to it right now, then I believe I should be good. Doesn't affect Dragonite. I am Tera normal. So there's that. And my Dragonite is, again, Tera normal, so that's going to do normal effective damage. Plus, I have the Assault Vest, so that's going to do no damage at all. This is fun. This is fun. We're going to go for a Dark Pulse on the Annihilate. You know what? We have one turn left on this High Dragon. Let's go for a Draco Meteor. I'm going to try and take out the Sylveon with an E-Speed. That's a smart move, but that's too little too late for the Sylveon because I'm going to go for the Draco Meteor, not on the Sylveon, obviously not on the Sylveon, but on the Annihilate instead. And that's not going to take it out, but it doesn't necessarily need to. I have a Gengar in the back for this. It's going to hit with a Drain Punch. That's a smart move. That is a smart move, my friend. I still need something that can take out this Annihilate then. Okay, we need to reevaluate here. I do still have Gholdengo. Yeah, I think just Gholdengo is the right move here. It's gonna hit me with a Rage Fist. But if uh-oh. Hold up. Might be in a spot of trouble. I can't bring out the Gengar just yet. But I can go for a Shadow Ball on the guy. I think this is right. It's going to protect. It's fine. That's going to do some damage to the Sylveon here, which is nice. Not nearly enough because I'm -1. I outspeed both of those. That's something that I know about myself now. Hyper Voice isn't going to KO my Gholdengo, is going to KO the Hydreigon. You know what? I still think I'm okay. I hesitantly say that I am just fine. Because having this Focus Sash Gengar in the back, this guy's playing really, really well. This person's playing really, really well. I can't let them get in my head like this. We're going to go for a Shadow Ball on the... I think if we just go for single target moves, we'll be fine. I can go for the Make It Rain. I can't. Just kidding. We'll go for the Shadow Ball. Yeah. The Annihilape's not going to protect right now. It protected last turn. I feel like the Sylveon could go for protect, but it didn't. This Shadow Ball should just KO it. Yeah. And then I've got my own Shadow Ball to try and KO the Sylveon, so I think we'll be all right. We'll certainly be all right, because even if this doesn't KO, which it does, the Gengar has Focus Sash and does outspeed. So, whew. Okay, I kind of lost the plot a little bit during that game, but we got there. We pulled out a win. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. This team does so well. There's so many things that you can do with this team to really pull out a win here. Just by way of Tera, right? You can Terrastalize Fire the Hydreigon. You can Terrastalize normal with the Dragonite. You can Tera Steel. Hey, with Gholdengo, why not? There's a lot. There's a lot with this team. This team does a lot. Let's go and talk about it in the rental team even more. Come on. So again, this is the team by Fedacampo VGC. Came in first place in the Limitless Tour, which happened recently. Has the Gengar, Dragonite, Cerule Edge, Hydreigon, Murkrow, and Gholdengo. Really, really powerful team. Lots of different Terrastalization options. You saw the Tera Gengar evading an Earthquake, which is probably my crowning achievement with VGC. Dragonite with the Tera Normal for those super boosted extreme speeds. Hydreigon with Tera Fire for resistance against fairy moves. So lots of really cool predictions that you can be doing here, as well as Cerule Edge with the Tera Grass Bulk Up. I feel like I used all 4 of those in this, right? That's really cool. The fact that those options are just kind of open to you is really, really solid. Gholdengo is, man, I can't say enough good things about Gholdengo and Murkrow, man. Like, it just makes so much sense. If you want to get up to master level, if you want to get up to master rank this month in VGC, honestly, give this a go. Right? This is going to be one of the teams that can help get you there. It's insanely powerful, just so powerful. Gengar with the Icy Wind helps you outspeed things that you don't necessarily need the Murkrow to help you do. The Cerule Edge with the Bulk Up, you can really do some cool setups if you stay in the Ghost type against normal types, or if you stay in the Ghost type against fighting types, or even if you go into Grass against ground Pokemon like that. What's his name? Well, any Pokemon really. As long as you go for the Hypnosis on the Gengar, you have kind of the space. That's how we defeated the Dondozo Tatsugiri combo in that first game. Hydreigon with the Draco Meteor. Watch out for Draco Meteor, always, right? It does a ton of damage, but it harshly lowers your special attacks. So you don't know, obviously, if you want to always, have that in your pocket. Heat Wave just does a lot of damage anyway, so you might as well just use two Heat Waves in place of one Draco Meteor sometimes. So folks, that is the team. That is the rental code. Please do use this team because it's here for you to use, but it's only here for the amount of time that the person who puts that rental team up allows you to have it for. So if you're thinking about using it, go and borrow it before it's gone. Folks, I've been Mike. I play with 2 Pokemon on the field. This was awesome, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.